Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Long Blink. My name is She and I am going to be your guide on this journey inwards. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to be thinking about this idea of contentment connected to feelings of gratitude and this appreciation for the fact that maybe we are already enough. But we will speak a little more on this later. For now, let's get comfortable. Finding yourself a comfortable position. You can be laying down, or perhaps you are sitting upright with your back supported. Perhaps you'll put some extra layers on, some socks, a jumper, maybe finding a blanket. Maybe you also want to turn off lights, put your phone on airplane mode, taking the opportunity to create a space that enables you to unapologetically sink into this stillness. Some time for you. Sending your attention inwards, noticing the rise and fall of your stomach as you inhale and exhale. Perhaps the week, the day, the month so far has been quite busy, in which case you might notice your breathing happening a bit faster. Really take the time now to celebrate your exhale. Inhale, noticing that sensation of cool air passing your nose. Exhale, feeling that warmth. Considering this idea of your breath taking you rather than you taking your breath. This automatic activation that you can just surrender to. As you inhale, feel how the stomach lifts, chest expands. Exhale, noticing the reverse action. How much can you send a spotlight to this flow? Inhale, expansion. Exhale, contraction. Inhale, expansion. And exhale, contraction. Let's take a body scan, starting from the crown of your head. As we journey through the body today, I want you to think of this idea of softness, using the breath as a tool to melt away any tension that you might come across. As we inhale, your gaze moves down, passing the backs of the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the jaw and the back of your head. Moving that internal gaze down, passing the throat, finding your shoulders, and allow the breath to just melt any tension away here. Journeying down the arms, feeling the arms getting heavier as you move, following that internal light as it passes your wrists, finding your hands, moving towards the tips of your fingers. How heavy can the wrists become? The backs of the arms, the fingers. Inhale. Exhale and slowly find yourself at the center of your chest. Finding that softness in your exhale to release here, melting the chest down, feeling heavier. Moving your gaze down, passing your stomach, moving to your hips, finding that softness here, giving your body permission to relax. As you exhale, that gaze continues to soften, to melt through the legs, relaxing the quads, relaxing the hamstrings, the glutes. Journeying towards the knees here. Exhale. Slowly moving down the legs, passing the shins, the calves. And again, asking yourself, what can I do to get even a little bit heavier here? What can I release as you move towards the ankles? Dropping those heels, finding them heavier than when you started. moving through your feet, maybe giving the toes a soft wriggle, finding that beautiful light settling at the toes, feeling this sense of softness, feeling this sense of surrender. Holding on to this stillness that you're finding in the body, this softness. And allow this stillness to be your connection into a deeper curiosity of yourself. Staying connected to that oceanic rhythm of your breathing. And while you're here, we come to consider this idea of contentment. There's a Sanskrit term for this. It's called Santosha, contentment. What does that mean to you? To be content. We all have different blessings. For some of us it might be our networks, our friends, our family. Maybe it's our health, our happiness. The memories that we were blessed to have. Maybe it's looking out the window and being able to see the beauty in the day. Perhaps it's waking up. Maybe opening our eyes. Maybe hearing the birds outside. We have many and various blessings. Sometimes we can take a look at where we're at and consider that it might already be enough. The love we have in our lives, the things we have in our lives, what we have achieved. These are all blessings. And perhaps they are enough. Perhaps we can look at them with a sense of happiness, with a sense of wholeness. We have achieved them. We are living them. We are feeling them. And that is a real blessing. Being content and celebrating where we are right now. Really does invite this idea of gratitude. Being grateful for what we have. Being grateful for who we are. How far we've come. The love we have. The life we have. I was thinking of this saying. I'm not sure who said it. It might be me. But one person's riches is another person's poverty. And perhaps the world invites us too readily to compare and to look at what the next thing might be, what we're going to do next, and then this, and then that. But this consistent gaze on the future distorts the reality that we live now. It blurs our view to the point where we don't sit in our present moment and really consider it for the beauty that it is, for the greatness that it is. I'm sure we all, in some way, shape or form, have goals, and yes, this does speak to this looking forwards. By inviting this idea that we are already enough. We are already it. We are already living a life that is beautiful, that has its blessings. And that is currency, that is wealth. And just to come back to that saying, one person's riches is another person's poverty, to me that speaks to the fact that we don't always appreciate the good that is in our lives. Similar to this idea of the grass is always greener on the other side. Rooting ourselves in our experience and truly celebrating what we have. For me, that is beautiful. For me, that speaks to contentment. So as you move through your day, or as you wind down for your evening, maybe considering what you have, considering this idea of being content. You don't always need the bigger thing or the next thing or the newest thing. What we have is more than enough. Slowly wriggling the toes. Gently wriggling the fingers. Celebrating your breath. Maybe inviting a few sighs as you gently come back into your body. Maybe a full stretch feels right. Opening your eyes. Maybe taking some long blinks as you come back into your space, into your body. Or perhaps we stay exactly where we are. All is good. This is where I will leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon. Jai.